I don't know if Gallipoli will go back to full, but I need to go Pelipper. So my DRACOVISH. Wagwan, everybody. It's Mrjamvad, and today we are back on the Pokemon Showdown server. Shoutouts to DEVASTATION. We're gonna hop right into it. Honestly, I don't know what's on this team. I know he said there's a Choice Banded Volt Switch team. Ooh, Frostmoth. Gotta forfeit, because you know Frostmoth's the truth. Anybody using Frostmoth? I need to use that. Why have I not used that? Somebody dropped me a Frostmoth team. Actually, somebody did, but it was Assault Vest. I want Quiver Dance. Drop me a Frostmoth team today on my Smogon profile. But yeah. So, Choice Band. DRACOVISH food in this one. And I'm adamant. Oh, you love to see it. As Ferrothorn is generic. Command Boost is generic, but Foul Play said a knock. I haven't seen a Mew in quite some time. I am a Spudellfish. Mixed defenses. Clefable with Aromatherapy. And Scarf Rotom. So we got 3 choice users. This is gonna be interesting with a nice solid core. Nice core. Gotta be careful of this beast. Okay, cool. So I'm planning to just DRACOVISH. MAMO Swan his team. He doesn't have any ground immunity. He has no water resist. And between Ferrothorn and Mandibles, I should be able to deal with this. This is a problem, but again, not too concerned. Don't need my choice card. In fact, I don't. It's not just that I don't need it. I don't want it. Oh, this guy's a beast. Like, there's no other. Who taunts there? Who taunts there? This dude's a beast. It's a legend. So I'll knock here because I know he's gonna taunt. It's clear that he is the screens. We'll Volt Switch here to take the damage. Prankster can't. You know what I'm saying? What am I? I'm mixed, but he can't do it. Kill me. So there goes the Cloyster. I don't know if I knock him out with the Foul of the Play. I don't want to get hacks here primarily. And by hacks I mean missing Power Whip, because that's how I foresee the situation going. Now, there are a couple ways I could do this, and I think I do want my Mandibuzz alive, right? So I'm gonna let's U-turn here. I know he's gonna Shell Smash. I know the kind of player he is, so I could have foul played there. If he's fucking, what's it called? That's what I'm concerned about. Just getting hacks. If he's like, because I know I eat this, but if he's King's Rock, then it is what it is. Or if I miss Power Whip here. So my alternative there was that's really fucking disappointing, man. I'm about to get lucked by this. I could have foul played into Ice Shard there, which probably in hindsight would have just left the hacks potential. I should have known this was a hacks type of dude, or just never given me the opportunity to even get this type of stuff off. But there's just no way around this. But we're not gonna give up yet. You know, Rotom obviously doesn't have speed. He's gonna likely have a water move. So let's see what he goes for here. Yeah, hopefully we eat. We can't. So it just dies, and that's all she wrote. And maybe not. Maybe he doesn't have a water move. Let's find out. Drop Blast. So the great start to the game right there. I actually could have still won had he had Mamoswine got the hit off. Didn't consider the hacks. I should have played around that. Never given him a chance. We had to defog with I'm trying to think. Grimmsnarl. No, we didn't have to. Yeah, we did, because if Light Screen was up, he'd take a hit from anything that's not Rotom, and my Rotom doesn't have My Rotom can only Volt Switch, so I'd have to like. There was one way to get around that. Always have Rotom in versus Grimmsnarl as he triggers and just always have it in. But yeah, we got King's Rocked. The fitting way to start the live though. So more DRACOVISH fodder. That really blew my vibe, man. I can't stand Lucky Scum. Alright, let's take this seriously. First impression. Okay, so his entire team loses to Mandibuzz except Mandibuzz plus Clefable except the Sylveon. So let's find out what's gonna go down. I expected Drill to be his lead, to be honest with you. This could be Specs. Positionally, I do want my Ferrothorn in, because he's either gonna U-turn out here or he's going to. Oh, he's substituted. Okay. Okay. So it's just probably Sub-Wisp. We'll Wish here. It'll allow me to, because he's gonna just Aromatherapy. I'll Protect here. So he's gonna try to Hex. This is not a situation you win. I'm gonna stall out all your hexes. But yeah, I mean, I didn't expect him to sub there, but hey, Protect. You gotta disable a move. It's either gonna be Moonblast. I think he got the idea now. Yeah. So he could Swords Dance here. They do tend to do that. I gotta go Mandy. I don't get the Golisopod switch. Am I missing something? I don't get this switch. I'm a Roost here. Alright, I thought he would go for it. I don't get this switch. Don't I just beat you? I don't understand this play. What did I just have in? Like, what the fuck was that? What just happened? Help. So we're gonna U-turn out here. You love to see it? 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 Give me one. Oh, you hate to see it. Something can live DRACOVISH's impossible. Alright, so he's going to he's definitely gonna Will-O-Wisp here. It's funny, I could actually stay in and just knock him out. Would I knock him out? Oh, he subbed. Okay, great. So now I get to. I just don't want him to Wisp on the turn. That actually, it doesn't matter. My Clef is more than healthy enough. That didn't matter. I just wanted to kill him there. To be honest. To be honest with you, that didn't. When I think about it more, that didn't matter. He could choose to go to Excadrill here. I have two options, you know, between Mandibuzz and I probably could play this game so many different ways. I could go to Ferrothorn here, Rocks, into Clef. My only qualm with that is that, well, Sylveon I can offensively check. I don't defensively check Sylveon very well. Because he's definitely gonna sub here. Or disable. Let's go to Clefable. So we'll Wish here. It's just the best play as he goes to Sylveon. Interesting decision. What do I want to do here? Positionally, I like Ferrothorn. He can only Wish to Golisopod, which is irrelevant. I'm gonna Rocks. I didn't think he'd go hard Golisopod. I don't think it was just a good play, period. We got Power Whip here. Spikes doesn't really impact my team. That's why I'm like, why are you prioritizing Spikes? You go Pelipper, where you lose a Mine here. So the moment my DRACOVISH comes in, Golisopod still can take a hit though. So I'm not sure what. Let's leave you here in case he like some Specs Hurricane. There he is. That way I'm still alive. We'll go to Rotom here. Sylveon. Sylveon loses to. Where am I? Where am I? Help me. Help me. Watch him go. Help. Like, what is going on? My man is wilding right now, bro. You are wilding, my guy. So I'll foul play hard. I'm expecting the Glizzard. He pretty much loses to Pelipper at this point. As he spins. Oh, okay then. Since you're going to get rid of my hazards, I'm not going to let you keep yours. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Now, this is a problem. But Ferrothorn's always going to be my play of choice. And one is my best water resist. Weather Ball. Okay. So we go Dracovish. We pick up another. Look how much that did, though. Holy shitlicks. Holy shitlicks. How many turns? He only has one turn array left. So, he's either gonna hex hard or he's going to double out. Yeah. Yeah. So we wish here because it's not in his best interest to wish. I don't even, what are you gonna wish to? Like. So he has a couple options. Obviously, his choice log wished. I don't know if Gallipoli will go back to full, but I know he'd go Pelipper. So my DRACOVISH. My man he's learning though. Let me stop. But like players like those confuse me the most because, you know, initially the first couple plays he made weren't like really bad play. I don't remember what the first couple was, but I just have the inkling that they weren't like they made some sense. It's like, okay, I think he might just be he's like reading and you know, but then in the middle they were just kind of like, you know, I think he doubled from just his perspective. He didn't account for what I could potentially switch into. Like, well, he didn't account for all of my options. He accounted for some. So like with his Pelipper doubles, he had something very specific in mind that he expected me to do. Yeah. Okay, another Dracovishable team. Somewhat Mamoswineable. Assuming Rotom goes down. So Dracovish comes in on Shandy, Bisharp, Slurpuff, maybe Rotom, depending on his Rotom sets. He actually takes at least one hit from Mamoswine. The primary thing that can OHKO me is what's Slurpuff speed tier. I think if it's timid, it outspeeds me. But this main thing that can OHKO me is this bad boy right here. So be mindful not to allow that to be the case. As far as Mamoswine again, don't need this Ice Shard for anything in particular. Swift Clef probably takes, unless it's Throat Spray, we gotta be careful of that. But Swift Clef probably, yeah, I'll be careful of Como because I'm pretty weak to that. He's pretty weak to my Rotom Heat. I'm gonna obliterate him very early with that. I don't need my Choice Scarf. I'm gonna cripple early. So I think again between the core of Mandy, gotta be careful of like some weird Chandelure. I just feel like that's coming. Bisharp. So I guess we're taking Slurpuff. This thing gets Sticky Web. I think it'd be a waste of a Pokemon to Sticky Web here. It's actually an awful lead on his part. Well, if my Rotom was a normal Rotom, then perhaps not. But giving this, allowing me to, right, which is what I expected. So here, you know, he's either gonna Chandelure, he's gonna go to Mamoswine. I'm thinking what my worst case is. And I think hard switching to DRACOVISH. What? Hard switching to DRACOVISH was just always my best. So Evolve switch is there. Positionally, I don't mind. I'd rather Clefairy be in versus the remainder of his team than Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn gets Como a setup, so I don't want. This gives Bisharp a switch in. Bisharp can't do what Bisharp wants to do because I have a Rotom at full. As the Iron Head's hard unveiling the choice spec. So I'm gonna Volt Switch here since he went Rotom last time. That's clearly his his mindset is like, okay, go Rotom, go Rotom. Which means if I go Mandibuzz here, he's gonna go to Bisharp but he's gonna Volt Switch out first. I'm gonna have to take his damage, which isn't my preferred sequence. So I have two options. I have some options outside of that. Two options: Ferrothorn and Clefable. Ferrothorn holds me what? Ferrothorn allows me to Leech Seed. There's only two switches are gonna be Chandelure, Chandelure and Thingy. Whereas Clefable allows in Chandelure. So personally, I prefer the Leech Seeding option, primarily because the two things that can switch and the three things that can switch into my Ferrothorn are all Mandibuzz fodder, and I want my Mandibuzz to get the opportunity to defog, but I want it to defog on a turn where I'm not taking any damage, especially because it's Balloon. That's fucking whack. That killed a lot of momentum, man. That killed a lot of momentum. So because of that, he's very likely to go for and that killed a lot of momentum. Now he has the opportunity to pull some kind of double switch. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna go DRACOVISH here, primarily because it can take any one hit and I don't need it to be at full for any particular reason. I don't think I die to Chandelure here. You see, he lost me a lot of momentum right there, because if he Leech Seeded, he couldn't Calm Mind freely here. Because I'd be in with Mandibuzz, I'd be able to Foul Play and get the necessary damage with Leech Seed and Foul Play. And if push comes to shove, I use Rotom Volt Switch around. Basically, the Chandelure could never have done as much damage as I'm pretty sure he's gonna do now. So let's see if Vish can take a hit. Chandelure +1 shot. I want to say DRACOVISH is bulky enough. I just find it highly unlikely it's gonna go down to something as weak as Shadow Ball. This thing is no joke, bulk wise. Yeah, I tank. Yes, DRACOVISH! That's a pretty. I mean, I guess it doesn't truly matter, but I just think it's funny. The fact that he was Flame Body surprised me too. I expected him to be Flash Fire without a doubt. You know, that helped protect you against. What are the fire types? Are there any fire types? Because Flame Body is something that's contact. So, you know, with something like Air Balloon, you don't want people to make contact with you. Whereas something coming in on something like a Choice Scarf Rotom, you know, Fire Locked, Dragapult, or what's it called? Hydreigon. I was like, there's another fire type user that's Scarf. What is it? Alright, so my opponent's timer is going down. He dipped. Yeah, I can see Click Shadow Ball before he dipped though. We take those. I'm gonna put the meme up there. It's actually a DRACOVISH meme. We take those. Shout outs to the Academy, man. Our first day tour went down today. It was a blast. So it's gonna be a good time, man. It's gonna be a good time. I spent the entire day editing today, man. I'm gonna get back to that right after this. I really just stopped to grab something to eat and because I'm editing out all the videos that come with the book, and I'm gonna put out an entire thing. Just dump that out. So expect that within the next week. I'm gonna probably release them every other day. Just get that out of the way. That way, everything is gonna be creatively focused from that point forward. It's not gonna be really much else for me to teach you, other than like the narration style is gonna remain the same, so you're still gonna be learning. But you know, it's not too much. I'm gonna have like you're gonna have the book resources. You're gonna have the opportunity to do paid coaching. You're gonna have the opportunity. You have the free videos and the academy. Like, I've done all there is. So at this point, if you don't get good, it's because you're lazy or you just don't want to, which both are fine. But you won't have anything. You won't have anything to complain about. No electric immunity, which is dope. Clef score core purpose is to guard against these three, potentially life form. Ferrothorn, nothing in particular. Really, just rocks. Doesn't like knockoffs, so I'm going to be using that, but primarily rocks. DRACOVISH has no counter. 2 it kills every member on his team, and Mammosoin as well with Icicle Crash. Icicle Crash was not super bad. So Rotom on lead. I actually don't want. So what I'll do is I'm gonna lead Rotom here, because what I'm gearing up for is just to get as many DRACOVISH kills as possible. I don't have a sweeper per se, but what a situation like this allows is for me to Volt Switch out. It confirms to me if he goes first, he's Scarf. If not, this allows me to Volt Switch out into my Mamoswine, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for Volt Switch or Nasty Plot. Yeah, I have to go Mamoswine. If he's Nasty Plot, then I'll have to switch between Rotom and whatnot to neutralize them. So I'm pretty weak to Nasty Plot. That looks fairly bulky. I know he'll never go for Will-O-Wisp here. Yeah. And the fact that he took so little means he's likely slower than me. I should be able to Stone Edge him here. You hate to see it. My boy is timid, and Stone Edge would have done a lot, which would have removed that, but I wouldn't have my Mamoswine threat. Now, Mamoswine isn't my biggest threat to his team, but that definitely mattered. So, moving forward, couple options. Never go Rotom here, primarily because you can already said, okay, Choice Scarf is helpful, like as far as to neuter something on his team, just like the previous game. Aegislash can check Clef, but Clef is there first to darken the Ghost and the Fairy. So my options are, I also like Mandibuzz for those two, more so for Aegislash than anything else. So really the only thing he has left that could potentially be a problem is the Clefable. And what do we do versus that, right? Positionally, Ferrothorn is impeccable. I am gonna go for Knock first. Rocks aren't my main prerogative here as he goes to Clefable. So now that he lost his item, it means Clef just infinitely stays in here as he flamethrowers as he should. This allows me to Wish, which gives me Defog, unless this is Banded AG, which is possible. It's plausible. So what I'm actually gonna do here is go to Ferrothorn this turn, because you'd expect. So he Swords Dances. I still don't know. He could be banded. I mean, not banded. He could be faster than my Mandibuzz, like just a max speed Aegislash. I'm just debating. I don't need my Ferrothorn. Just debating. If he's SD, he could be dual stab, or it could be close combat. But if he's not head smash, then why would you Swords Dance? You lose to Mandibuzz. So I'm just gonna lead sheet here, because the worst case would be, so he has CC. That's fine. So it's a question of whether or not he has King Shield here. I'd just Icicle Crash. He doesn't know I'm not banded. He doesn't know I'm banded. I mean, I see his leftovers, so it's probably not head smash. So he just mindlessly SD'd, which gives me insight. I knew you'd go Mandibuzz there. That gives me some insight. Means I can go Clef. I still have the tools to easily win this game, so I'm not too concerned, because he's gonna U-turn out, go back to Aegislash, but he's gonna Swords Dance. I don't think he has Swords Dance head smash. If that's the case, then kudos, he doesn't have stab. But I'm like, why are you Swords Dancing if you're just a leftovers Aegislash, you know? Like, what are you doing? You do know you lose to man, and you're slower than me. Like what? You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing, cousin? Cuzzo. So now at this point, Clef, I don't get people, bros. I'm just living my best life. It doesn't mean that Ferrothorn's gonna take a little longer to kill, but it does mean that also. So he goes back to the Aegislash. I could go hard Mandibuzz here, but there's no point in doing that. I'm gonna protect here to make sure Clef is at full. Yeah, I figured you'd just attack, because you've already seen that my Mandibuzz beats you, so why even waste the time, you know? He might not even be, the fact that he took the foul play might not even be. So I'm guessing he's trying to go for a knockoff here. I'm debating what's more important. Well, being able to infinitely come in on this. Yeah, he's probably faster than me. Okay. Yeah, it's D. Okay, cool. Just not sure if he has knock, you know. I'm debating what I'd care more about. Yeah, I'm open to. I can afford to get my item knocked off here. I can just take somebody else's. That's fine. Yeah, I'll just take yours. Choice band. I'm actually glad I took that because now you'll never beat Mandibuzz ever, and I always have my heavy duty boots. And I can trick choice band onto something else. So it goes to Clefable. I'll just be more patient with this one. It's gonna be the last game for sure because we just rinse and repeat this. Let's rinse and repeat until DRACOVISH comes in. DRACOVISH does what DRACOVISH does. In fact, the assumption is that King Shield is his last move, but it might not be, you know. Moonblast is doing 33%. He's gonna Swords Dance. No. But yeah, we get rid of the rocks here, which is what we've been waiting on. That way, Rotom, DRACOVISH, all of those coming for free. Because you're gonna go to Clefable. Clefable doesn't matter. So we're gonna go to Rotom here. 2 reasons. He's probably gonna go to Dragapult here. This allows us to Volt Switch and get the positioning. If he doesn't switch out, then we don't lose too much to begin with. Very surprised that he chose to do that because again, but again, if you know, still the same thing. I didn't expect him to risk getting Choice Band switch. So this is excellent because we get to go to DRACOVISH here. He's probably gonna double to something that he expects to be Mandibuzz, yeah. And now DRACOVISH gets a kill. Yeah, should 2-hit kill Ferrothorn easily. Oh, it's not easy. It is not easy, but we're still gonna just stay in. It's our best play. Surprising. Well, this max defense Ferrothorn, and we can. So his Rocker is gone. We can always defog. No point in going into Mandibuzz. I'm not gonna give him any lead seat opportunities. So now between Clefable and Mandibuzz, he cannot win. Like he literally. He's probably gonna U-turn here. Yeah, just can't. I guess he's trying to get as much health back on Aegislash. Problem with that is, yeah. Nah, I can be more patient with it. There's no reason to do that. It's being impatient. And because for every Moonblast, he hasn't used that many of them. So he's going for that. How many wishes that? I've only used 4 wishes. Yeah, Aegislash. Yeah, he's attacking here. I didn't expect him to do that because of DRACOVISH play. But DRACOVISH eats. We'll just wish Tech here. Crit fished. That was a perfect turn to go Aegislash and try to SD and actually try to go for something because now I always just go back. I don't mind the fighting spirit, like his Aegislash is damn near full. It's just like he can't do anything. So soon he's not even gonna be able to close combat. Let's be a little more patient until Clef gets to full. Come on, dude. You're scum. Alright, so I probably shouldn't have stayed in there. He could have crit me. Plus I didn't need to take the extra Moonblast damage. Because now this allows for him to go into his Aegislash. He's gonna Swords Dance here. Yeah, let's let him waste the turn. Actually, Iron Head, I'm surprised by that. Let's see if he has King Shield. He hasn't shown it yet. So there's another one. Just gotta patient it out. Because I have such a massive upper hand, it's not really my okay. That's Earthquake fought every time. Every time I come in Earthquake, body stop. As long as Mandibuzz is at full, because he's gonna U-turn out. Actually, he's not because I've stayed in too many times. You can't really afford to. Yeah, I need to go for something else. I best play easier to U-turn. I was thinking about dragon darting but I go to MAMO Swine and kill something. Yeah, DRACOVISH is just too much. I could have went MAMO Swine there too. But now I'm gonna let him pick one. He has to go to, I think he has to sack this. But then he loses to his checkmate. If he sacks Aegislash, can't beat Clef. So he goes back to Dragapult. We'll sack Rotom Wash here. Rotom Heat, I mean. Yes. And that is game. That is game. I wonder how much. Let's let Mamazon do some work here. This is gonna evaporate this Clefable. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. And there's no way I go down to anything he goes for. Mamazon is thick. So this choice banded duo is a lot of fun, y'all. As you can see, I don't know what you're doing. You gotta know how to preserve your threats and whatnot. Still salty about the cloister. Nah, I'm kidding. But that was mighty unfortunate. And when we be pumping out the dailies, one of the subs made a great point. It's like, damn, I wish you uploaded daily so this can be a part of my routine. So what I decided to do, like starting next week, because my videos will be done edited by then, I'll have all those scheduled. A lot of them are uploaded already. They're just privated. So there are about 10, 12 of them uploaded. They're probably 20. I don't remember how many of them are there now. Maybe 20, maybe 19. And I'll schedule those out to come out every other day for the next few weeks. And then I'll attempt to have a set time to expect my videos. So if it's like 6 p.m. or something, or 5 p.m. or whatever, that'll be the set time. That way you can like expect the video. Okay, I know Jam's about to put out a live in in an hour, or so I know when the content's coming out. So let me know what you guys think about that. Scheduled, or do you want the sporadic? Check my YouTube subscription box to see if Jam uploaded today. I feel like that's not the best, so I'm gonna just ignore what you guys have to say and do the scheduling thing anyway. But I do appreciate the fact that you thought about commenting, and that's what really matters. Academy family always sticks together, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Grab the merch down below and grab the book. Peace.